Tourism too, tourism too. We welcome you to Tourism too. Hey everybody, it's Tourism too with Melissa
and Mary Tom.
And we are in beautiful Charleston, Tennessee.
Much better weather than last time.
Oh yes, we are very thankful for the sun. In fact, it's in our eyes a little bit, so we're a little squinty, but that's okay because we are so thankful for this beautiful day. We are in Charleston, Tennessee. We're standing on the National Historic Trail Experience, which is a project that's been years in the making in Charleston to commemorate the Trail of Tears, and its one of the starting places here in Charleston. So all along the Trail of Tears, there are these signs from the National Park Service, and they say how many miles it was from the immigration depot or starting point for that particular route, or and then also how far it was to the destination in Oklahoma. Well, Mary Tom, do you see what this says? Fort Cass, Charleston, Tennessee.
0 miles.
0 miles. So this area in present-day Charleston was Fort Cass, and that was the military operational headquarters for the entire Trail of Tears Cherokee removal. So 2 of the routes came out of this area, the northern route, which went over toward Blythe Ferry to the Tennessee River, and then the Bell route, which went down toward Black Fox to Chattanooga toward Ross's Landing. And so we are making sure that that story does not get lost. This piece of American history was being lost. I mean, I grew up a ridge over from here, minored in American history, and never knew about the story and the importance of Charleston, Tennessee. So we want to share that with you. It's a heavy story. It was a tragic part of our history, but it's important and we don't need to let it go. And we've been working with the Charleston Calhoun Hiwassee Historical Society to make this project happen. We got a federal grant, and you can see behind me all these signs that tell a point counterpoint with the Cherokee quotes and the military quotes on each side of the interpretive trail. This is the first section, and it will eventually go all through the town of Charleston. It's part of a larger plan that includes a heritage center and a river park. We're going to be opening these 2 elements, the first phase of the interpretive trail, and the heritage center has been expanded. They're opening March 30th. So just a couple of weeks, and we're just doing all kinds of preparations. So let's go inside the Heritage Center, see what's going on in there, and we'll tell you all the details of the opening so that you won't miss a thing.
Let's go check it out.
So now that I've got your attention, we are inside the Hiwassee River Heritage Center. And as we mentioned out on the interpretive trail, this is one of the elements of the master plan of heritage development in Charleston. And that plan includes this heritage center, which actually opened in 2013 with the plans to expand it, and then the interpretive trail that will go through the town of Charleston eventually, and then a river park at the Hiwassee River, which will be the terminus of the trail. So all of these elements are geared to tell the story of present-day Charleston years and years ago, when it was Fort Cass, when it was Walker's Ferry, when it was the agency area, and then all the years since then. So this Heritage Center tells those stories, and then you can go right outside to the trail we were on and walk in the footsteps of this history. We have with us Darlene Goins, who is the facility manager here at Hiwassee River Heritage Center. She's also the treasurer of the Charleston Calhoun Hiwassee Historical Society. And that historical society is the owner of this Heritage Center. So we have been so privileged at the Chamber of Commerce to work with the Historical Society to develop all this stuff in Charleston, so that we can preserve this American history story and make sure that that it's told accurately and with respect and honor for the people who loved this place as their home. Darlene, we have expanded this center, and we're going to be opening it, and we have a classroom, a new education room, we have a new exhibit hall. So
we were down on the trail a little while ago, and there's going to be an exciting event happening down there, but
also an event here.
Yes, on March 30th, we will have our grand reopening for the public. We will be starting with some mini seminars at 1 o'clock, and the public is invited to join us for that.
And we have some special guests that are going to be giving these seminars, and some of the, and it's going to be from 1 to 5, just, whatever part that you can come, it's open to the public, or, if you want to come and stay for it all, we would welcome that. But we've got some speakers. They include Troy Wayne Poteet.
Yes, Jim Ogden.
Jim Ogden is the park manager for the Chickamauga-Chattanooga battlefield. Troy Wayne Poteet is the national director for the National Trail of Tears Association.
Joe Guy.
Joe Guy, who
I
is
went to
a
school with.
classmate of Mary Tom's.
Historian and sheriff in McMinn County.
And then Laura Spann, who is actually a native of Calhoun, and she does a lot of genealogy research and family research, so it's going to be a really great day. The night before, we have Dr. Brett Riggs from Western Carolina University. He's going to be at
Walker Valley High School in the auditorium at 6:30, and he's going to be presenting his research on Fort Cass that he's been working on.
He's been doing some ground penetrating radar around the area. It's called LIDAR, and he does that on his breaks, Christmas breaks, spring breaks, and so he's been doing that for the last couple of years on and off, and then has researched this area for years. So we're going to have the privilege of listening to him and his presentation, 6:30, Walker Valley Auditorium, March the 29th, and that is open to the public as well. This is a heavy story, but we are so excited to be able to preserve it, to be able to share it with the public through this Heritage Center, through these programs, and we just invite you to come out and join us for this commemoration, for these events, and help us reopen this center.
We might tell them too that we're going to have several of the heritage organizations in the area that will be setting up on that 30th. So we'll have lots of information for you.
Yeah,
We have it all on the website. Visit Cleveland TN, and Facebook events created for all of it.
Yes, so go to our website, visit clevelandtn.com. That's all the time we have today for Tourism 2. Darlene, thanks for letting us pop in on you.
Thank you for including me.
And this place is certified by the National Historic Trail. It's the National Park Service Trail Systems, and we are so proud of that certification. So please come up here and see us. See you Saturday, March 30th.